Oh, hello. If you can name this music, you win a nothing. There's a teasel. Hang on, Jodie's shouting at me. What? Hello people. Hope you didn't hear me making stupid noises at Jodie. Right, let's see. Harta, hello there. Hello, total random stuff. Ollie's, hello mate. Festek and Whiteland. Right. That's not mine if I didn't write right. Ha 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 ha. I'll ignore you. That's the best I can do. Come on guys, someone name this music. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. This is great music. It's great music, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, lass. Oh, that was interesting. What the heck? What the heck-ola? Oh yeah, sorry, I know what the problem is. Do 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 do. Hello, Harter. What did you miss last night? Just a bit of moonlight, wine and song. Maybe. If tile, right, and tile dot id equals 1. I think that's correct. Oh no, and doesn't equal 2. Let's see if that works. All right. I haven't uploaded yesterday's yet. Okay. I hope Jodie's watching. Right, let's go and you lazy buggers. Right, so we've got that control. Quick rundown then, Mr. Swan. What did you miss? When did you last see it? Have you seen this 2D stuff at all? Otherwise, I basically have to explain everything. Which I can do. Yeah, I need to put some... my code is a bit hairy at the moment to do with solid or not solid. So I need to be a bit more careful. You're just adding double jump and the collisions. Oh, I wasn't adding double jump, but the election is... What election? And these white ones are sticky, so you can stick to it and move up and down. And that's about it, really. Yellow square still isn't a physics object. Yeah, it's never going to be a proper physics object. So it does interact with the physics world, but it's not. It's just teleporting when it moves rather than having a force applied. Right. Yeah, this white one is sticky. Yeah, thanks, Whiteland. Yeah, dodgy bugger. Hello, Skello. Blackboard, can you explain Zeldo? No. Snoutling, you're not funny. You're just my girlfriend. And that is nothing to be proud of. So yeah. Hey, sticks to the ladder. Right, so what can I do? Well, we had website of Rob's quotes. Is it dead now? No, that's still up. That's still going, I'm pretty sure. It's still there. I have no idea if you'll need to, if you remember your own passwords and stuff. So what I might do, just, what do I need to do? I need to put in a tile set to allow me to do proper collision because I'm kind of a bit fed up. This block here, this orange block is... Yeah, it's not being updated. Does this mean I have to create a new website for you, Rob? No, we can keep the old one going. Yeah, so objects like this, so I can jump up through that, but not down. So I need to do crouch and jump, because crouch and jump would take me down through it. It would take me down to the Paradise City. And also I'd like to do teleportation, well, between one level and the next. So, or is it camera? In fact, let's have a little vote, shall we? Yes, let's. Poll, what to do next? Oh, I've forgotten how to do this. Poll new. Crouch and drop. What was it? Move to new levels. Oh, what was it? I've forgotten already. What the hell was I writing? Lots of explosions, yes. Wait, are you making Mario? That other Mario Love 2D game? No, I'm not. Come on, guys. What could I be working on? Collectibles, explosions. Move to new levels. Collectibles. I don't know. Explosions. That's pretty. Explosions. That doesn't even make sense. What else can we have? Checkpoints. There isn't really much to the game at the moment, so I'll pass on that. Loading tile sets. Enemies is probably going a bit too far for now. Hello, Oliz. I don't recognise this game. It's something I've started on in the last few days. So there's only, what, about 3 streams worth on here? But it's me kind of doing experimentation. Hell, we could even put slopes in and stuff. Oh yeah, Jody. Did you see that planet, Eagle Island, that I was talking about? Are you going to have any mouse input? Probably not to start with. In fact, okay, so question. How many of you have played Night Story? I think it is. Or is it Nights? Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's called Night Stories. So mouse input, I could do. I jolly could. So let's turn this music down while I talk. Hello, Soup World. So it was interesting. So Night Stories is a cute little game. Let's download this. And I'll show you. Hello, Jody. So the guy that did this, Night Stories, is an interesting little game because there's no... Jody has been talking about games without fighting in. Like, so if you took Zelda Breath of the Wild and removed the combat, she'd like it more.
I like finding mushrooms and frogs.
Yeah. And what was I going to say? And Night Stories is like a platformer, but without any combat.
Any platforms?
Without any combat.
I'd like a non-platform.
So let's. So yeah. Well, that's. If I could. If you could just hold your horses.
The horses the only thing I can.
So I'll show you Night Stories, and the guy that wrote it, he called it something like ambient gameplay, and it's where did that unzip to? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Cat. There's Night Stories. So I will quickly show this, but what you'll see is something I would like to do. What? What, you silly sausage?
I'm a Zelda.
You're not a Zelda.
Come on, Zelda.
Right, let's run Night Stories. It's not Unity. That's not it. Tutorial. Let's go and have a look at oh, whoa. Right.
That's the smallest game ever.
That is pretty small, isn't
Can you
it?
make it
Game.
bigger?
Full screen.
Whoa, it just makes it full screen, but it's the same size in the middle.
Brilliant. It's full screen on the wrong monitor. That's never happened before, has it?
You can only full screen on your primary monitor.
No, there's no options. That is dire. Shut up, cat. Oh, you're not much fun, are you? Sorry, let me see.
I'm looking for Koroks.
Tile sets, credits. No, don't play it while I'm not watching.
No, we were literally going to look for Koroks in the house.
Okay. You weirdo.
I found a rock.
All right.
Sit up.
What have I got? Follow age. Some of you should have been following me for more than a year now.
Should have
Hello,
been.
Steve Void. Right. So anyway, what you're now going to look at is an absolutely tiny little window, right? Try to walk around by pressing light. So the game, it doesn't have anything, right? Press S to jump. So this is terrible. Sorry, guys. I'm slightly embarrassed. And yeah, there's nothing else really happens. This power enables you to run. So now yeah, that's great. That's great. So now I can run. This powered up by pressing the up arrow. Right, there we go. That's my climbing. That's interesting. So pushing up just takes me past there. That's cool. This is terrible. You need to jump S from all. So it's got a wall jump. So anyway, the thing about this game is that it says jump there. Oh, I see. That wasn't that easy. Stand on white light and press the down arrow to save your game. And that's it. You just basically... You can die, but there's no combat or anything. You just explore. I don't think there's a map. This plan up to make higher jumps by holding the S key for longer. Brilliant. And funnily enough, this is actually kind of quite a nice pastime. Now, there's little creatures there. Basically, you can't see it, can you? But you can end up, basically, you get enough things where you can start running around really quickly. You can slow your fall with the umbrella. Press the D button to toggle it. If you say so. No, that didn't work, did it? Anyway, I'm not going to play it because it's tiny. But the point is, there is this kind of thing. Hello, Duts. Duts? Hello, Doomsaw. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So, imagine like playing in a Super Mario world or Super Metroid, that's the word, but without actually gameplay. Actually, when I put it like that, it sounds really negative, doesn't it? But anyway, have a look at Night Stories, guys. Let's go and have a look and see what's happened on this vote. Move to new levels, crouch and drop, and collectibles, loading task sets. Alright, move to new levels it is. So, sorry, I've got to rearrange my windows. Why won't it rearrange? No, I genuinely can't rearrange my window. What is going on there? That's really weird. Alright. So over here, up here, we'll put something that allows us to walk off left. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Actually, I'm going to dig through here because there's no way to go back down here. So, parallax 2, BG 0, eraser. Do. Oh, I'm not actually using that. Alright, so that means actually probably I'll put the doorway here. So we need to have some kind of general... Okay, Festek, calm down, mate. The... let's actually just actually do that. Do we actually have a door or something? Objects. Right, let's get rid of that from the physics. Col 7 and let's rearrange. Right, that didn't work, did it? Why not? I had this problem before of working out how to modify this. Let's offset layers, that's not it. Oh, select object. Yeah. And then we'll put this one over here. Which we'll call Col 09. I've just realised I'm going to have to block this off somehow, aren't I? So that's going to be solid as far as box 2D is concerned. Oh, look at that, silly prat. So I need to okay, so that will be a fake wall, that's fine. If we look at the collision tiles, except my mouse is a bit manky, so I can't do that. I need to clear that. Right, so what I'm going to do here is this is going to be marked as an exit. Is that how I want to do this? No. So I'm actually gonna make a new layer. Oh no, let's put this in the objects. That's fine. So I'm gonna create a square here, which doesn't really fit. And if you ever touch this, if you touch this, then you will move rightwards. But the fact that it's an object means that exit. 01, whatever. So I actually need to give this map a name, don't I? I sure do. So how does this work? View, map, new, resize, auto map, map properties. What was the clip? Okay, I didn't realise I sounded like that. I'm slightly embarrassed, but on the other hand, also secretly proud of myself. Destructible scenery, Rob, so you have to jump and smash through objects. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We can do that. Yeah, yeah. Let me get this because I am curious about this. So this will just have as triggers. They're not going to be part of the collision mesh. I mean, they'll be checked during the collision stage as well. Of course they will. Of course they will. But the idea being that once you touch one of these, in this case, you will automatically something or other. So we need to add extra dates. So custom properties. Basically, I'm going to have to put in. So to map. Okay, sorry, type. Can I do that? Teleporter? Maybe. I don't actually know what that does. Or exit. Yeah, fair enough. Destination map. And we'll do a destination portal or something like that. We should actually call these portals, shouldn't we? Yes, yes. A bit wary about you calling them exits because whatever. Let's have a look. Someone says they're following me. Oh, okay. Shepherds is following me. Thank you very much. Right. So I need to create another map here. Oh, look. I didn't realise, but this actually is just the one. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to run this and just check that the physics is working as expected. So what we should see are them dropping down the hole, which we do. Yeah, so they don't go through there. That's good. That's good. Oh, I can just make it up there. Isn't that grand? And this will probably crash. Yeah, because I'm trying to collide outside of the map. So what I'm going to do is all of the things called portals, we will extract into a list which we will do a collision test against. We'll do a simple rectangle overlap. As soon as you touch the portal, it will teleport you. Yeah, it'll load the other map and teleport it. Right. So great smashing super. So about add a new file. What are we going to do? We are going to save. I don't know. Triggers.lua. The reason I'm cutting and pasting this because this is the standard code for making a new instance. There we go. So we take in the world. Actually, no, we don't, do we? Where's main? So triggers equals triggers. And what I need to pass in is the objects. Yeah, we love the objects. Hey guys, I'm writing Game Maker in like 5 minutes. Really cool this. Right. So when we go to love update, the player update delta TC, and we'll pass in the triggers. Player triggers. So how do I want to do this? If input is down, blah blah blah, self.body.set. Right. So if local triggers. What do I actually want to call them? Triggers triggered. Calculate or check overlap. And we'll pass in the player's width, X, Y, width and height. So this is still the center, so I've got to remember that when I do this. So check overlap. Festex, see ya, dude. Bash on Linux, surely not. Right, so for each, so it's going to be an array of triggers that it's overlapped on. Fair enough. The only trigger we've got is, so if trigger.type equals portal, then end. So what we need to do in here is print portal triggered woo the who. Alright, so we'll worry about that when we get to it, but that would be a good thing. So it just basically means I've got to create this check overlap function now. So teasel the cat, teasel the cat. Excuse me. So, I think we pass in the world on this, don't we? Or do we? Who knows? Let's go and have another look. Oh, sorry, yeah, we take a list of the objects. That's right. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so, so triggers objects is that. Come on, there we go. For key comma value in pairs objects do and right if v dot type. I don't know whether it's going to be a capital T or not, so I guess I'll debug that and find out. Equals portal, then table dot insert instance dot objects, comma v. All right, so that's all it's going to be, is a list, which means when we can iterate through this. Local triggered equals that. Oh, I love that music. Do. Apart from that, it makes me look a bit hunchback. Let's not do that. Alright, if dooba 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 doo dooba doo dooba dooba doo. Width, height. Oh, it has a rotation. Good, we'll ignore that. Do 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 ba do ba doob. Doob. So unfortunately we've got well, let's actually make these collisions a bit easier. When we insert this, v dot center x equals v dot x plus v dot h times 0.5. So I'm getting the center of this. That's width. So what I will do then is so how do I do this? Local dx equals x minus, well, math.abs do is less than width plus v dot width times 0.5 and right, then we have an overlap. You all followed the maths there? Of course you did. Right, there you go, that should work. What software is this? Oh yeah, well this is Lua, so I'm using Sublime 2 as an editor, and we've got this as an editor for the level, and I've got something's going to go wrong here. Attempt to perform arithmetic on field W, nil value. Teasel cat dooka 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 dooka. Doob. Why is that not working? Check overlap. Attempt to index local triggers. Source player lower 156. Do I not pass this in on the update? Update Delta Tar Collider triggers. Thought I did. We've got triggers there in the load. Obviously this whole mess needs sorting out. Bad triggers.lure 10. Self.objects. Is that not what I called it? Yeah, it is. Why is that not working? You prat. Try returning the correct thing. Alright, now we're back to triggers lure 13. I don't trying to do what was the here? Attempting to perform arithmetic on field W a nil value. W is nil, W is nil. Why is it nil? That's what I got. Nope, that's that should be correct. 13. So why would W be coming in? Ah, fine. Teasel cat. Let's run that. Right, well that's actually got values passed in. That's the correct width and height. So something's going wrong. Attempting to perform arithmetic on field W a nil value. So I've missed something here. Do Teasel cat. I print W out there. Teasel cat. And then W suddenly is nil. What? Oh, is that width and height? Arrgh. I wonder if Lure's giving an error. Yes, it was. Damn you to hell. Alright, so if I comment this out, what I'm hoping is that when I go over it, we should just have a message here. So it should be on the right hand side. Yeah, portal triggered, woo the who, that's good. There we go. Alright, so the portal is being triggered. Okay, so player dot is in cutscene equals true. We don't want to check for any other triggers, so we'll just do this. And what I'll now need to do is I'm going to have to return something. Basically, I need to communicate to the world that it needs to load, unload. So what I would actually do is I'm passing in the world here, but what I should probably do is pass in something called worlds. Called worlds. We like worlds. And the worlds will be a manager that allows us to go between maps or something. I mean, what's the tiled? It's kind of called maps. Do I really want to call it? Yeah, I'll call it maps. So, right, self.maps, notify. How do I want to do this? Basically, I need to set up a cutscene where... I'll tell you what, no, I won't worry about a cutscene. And by cutscene, I was being over elaborate with him just walking off to the side, right? That was ridiculous. But what I'll do is... what will I do? Just load new map. Or actually, we'll now do player is in new map. Self dot set spawn. Okay, so we'll have trigger dot properties. And destination map. So that's the name of the map that it's going to try and load, unsurprisingly, and then we'll have to load it from here. So the destination map is going to be, we've got test 0, so test 01, and destination portal is going to be, it can be portal 01 as well, or in fact we'll just call it ferret. It really doesn't matter. Right, so we actually need to use this main. So I'm now going to have a new thing called maps. Gets interesting, doesn't it? Notify current world. Could do. But I at the moment I'm being brutal. I'm not doing... Thanks Summoner Ebony for following. I'm not going to do anything nice. I'm just going to brutally change it. Oh. Will the camera be work correctly? Not sure. Not sure. Teasel cat. Yeah, so we've got a map there. Yeah, so the map's going to contain the objects. So this stuff needs to be moved into the loading here. And we'll steal that again. Teasel is a cat. She's a cat. Teasel cat. Right, so what we'll do now. Da 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 da. Do teasel cat. Do. There we go. Man, I do love Lua. Teasel cats. Oh, sorry guys, who's off? Or on map on change, something to that effect. Yeah. See ya, Harta. When your feelings... Well, that means if Harta's gone, this now means he's watching it. So if any of you have got a nice message for a hungover Harta, hey, come on everybody, shout, bright lights. Come on, bright lights. Look at that, Harta. Look at that. Give you a headache. Throw up. All right, that's not very nice, is it? Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. So we will do table.insert instance.maps. Oh no, we're not. Equals do we actually want to deal this through STI map? I'm going to keep it like this for the time being, actually, and when we load it, we'll do that bit. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Now, we need to destroy some things, don't we? Yes, we do. What are we looking at? Random stuff. He's doing boxy stuff. He's doing voxely stuff. I like it. That's cool. Good. Keep it up. Yeah, man. Woo. All right. Cubes. You just can't have enough. I'm just going to go and get a drink of water. Just going to go and get a drink of water. I said it twice. Oh, my trousers are falling down. I should probably do my belt up. Right. Teasel cat, teasel, teasel. Right. So to load the map, we're gonna do something or other. So the current map. How am I going to do this? Yeah, actually. How do I want to do this? The teasel cat, cat, cat. Because we're creating the physics from this. The player needs to start somewhere. Here's a question to myself. Do I actually want to just deal with one map loaded at a time, or is there some value in allowing multiple maps to be loaded at once? I don't know. Hello, Vortex. Well, this stuff goes so quickly and so well that, yeah, it's excitating, right? How do I want to do this? Oh, I can actually get rid of this stuff, can't I? Digga 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 digga. Teasel cat, teasel cat, teasel, 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 teasel cat. Gonna do perspective rendering when the stream ends. Groovy. I'm currently seeing this love update, right? So this bit where I'm creating the spheres is kind of not really necessary. I'm going to turn it off for the time being. Don't get upset, everyone. So I'm going to avoid the physics system for now, and I'm just going to get the switching of everything else. That's only need to have. You don't really need to preload maps since they probably won't be that large to be a bottleneck. Yeah, that's only need to have a single map loaded at any given time. Yeah, yes, true. The thing about loading them at least once in a session is that if we modify the map, then we need to save that. Unless you want to do some Zelda-like screen scrolling. Well, if you, just as an example, if you look at Super Metroid, because I'm devoid of any kind of inspiration, I'll just rip things off. Super Metroid. Yeah, that'll do. If you look at what they do when you go... Oh. Oi, that's the Crocomire boss. Let's go and skip. Let's go and find out where it goes to a... Come on, come on. Get to... I just want him to see him go through... Oh, he's not even going to go through a door. Ah. Right, let's see him go through a door. So what it does is the door gets drawn, and then the world fades out, and then the door goes across. So that's kind of, why not just rip that off for the time being? But yeah, having multiple maps loaded might be kind of cool. It does make me want to actually go and copy one of these levels to find the texture for it. Chozo statue. Energy tank, if you say. Oh, it's 100 up some run. All right. Anyway, love update. So the map update, I don't know what that's for. We'll call update on the maps, which will update the current map. Brilliant, right? Do. Actually, that's not going to work because I'm trying to store my own data for the current map, aren't I? But no doors. Yeah, looks cute. There's a little character in it as well. All right. Teasel cat. Yeah, we could do that. Cool. I will look at that in a minute once I've got this code working. Because we need to load... Yeah, there's... Oh, I see what you mean. No doors. There's no doors in that. Yeah. Well, we can kind of fake them. Use the metal or something. So, what am I going to do here? So I am loading the map. I think I probably do want to load them all at startup. But yeah, load map. So, and then we'll do self.currentMap equals map. So we need to map.objects equals do I need to have a think about this. Did do. So that's loading it. No, actually, I'm gonna do it all in one go. I am. Hello, Teasel. Okay, so when it comes to load map, we won't call it to load map. Yes, cat. Where are you? Did you come in, Teasel? Nope, she just opened the door creepily, unless that was Jodie. Nothing. We'll just do set current map. We'll call it that. That's a bit clearer. All right. So if we were going to do if old, then end. Right, so do anything to close down the map here, such as destroy physics. That would seem to be obvious, wouldn't it? And do anything to startup map, such as create physics. Alright, now we don't actually need to do anything for this. Now we could also do a render here, a draw function, but I'm inclined not to do that just yet. I think that's going to be a bit too much work. I'm going to use Tiny Object Loader. I don't even know what that is. Oh, OBJ, object format. Is that the text format for 3D models? Sounds like a good idea. Do 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 do. Love.draw. Do oh. Do. All right, interesting. So we've got hard coded here about our layers. That's not exactly ideal at all. So, yeah. I can't remember what I've changed, what's bust, so I'm just going to run it. Main Lewis 63. Teasel cat. Oh yeah, so the player's going to need to change init. So, whatever we load first, we're going to make an assumption on player start 0, 0. Okay, local. Map equals maps dot current map. And local xy equals map.objects player start. We'll just do this as hard coded for the time being. All right. So instance.body. So we'll just comment that out for the time being because we're not going to give it any gravity. Get rid of that. Main.slewer74. Diesel. Right, so we've got an issue here. The camera needs to also be set. So the quick music. Let's see how the camera gets updated. Why is that pinging? How do I want to update the camera? Well, the camera is will look at a player, but it's kind of what I probably need to do. Oh, this is not too nice. So I'm going to take the layer out for the time being. Well, not push layer, transform function. In fact, why do I even do that? So, main layer, we'll call that. Yeah, not really happy about that, but yeah, the tile collider is going to have to do the same. And what was the other one I was talking about? The tile collider. Right, so that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? That is a bit of a pain. I'll just for now, I'll get the maps to deal with this. So set current map, and we'll pass in the tile collider. Tile collider, set collision layer. Yeah, that's a bit of a poo stick. Camera set, main layer. Yeah, we'll do it in here. Otherwise, I'll just balls out some other day. Sorry guys, just chatting about, I've just got to do something about Cushions and stuff for comfort, although... Okay, right. Is there an open source animated 3D model file format that's binary, or will you make your own? Yeah, something like Collada. Collada has text only, as text format as well, so Collada can be text or binary. Wouldn't surprise me if you can mix and match within the same file. I mean, it should be two-way convertible between them. Right, what was I doing? So the camera, I was going to... Oh yeah, main layer, get rid of that. Do set main layer. Okay, so set main layer on the camera is triggered from maps, so that's probably alright. That's going to do the same for the tile collider. Do Alright, so that's probably alright. I've completely forgotten what changes I was making, so let's just run it and see what happens. Tile collider 114. Oh well, that didn't work. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. Looks kind of alright to me. Stip map. Do I have plans? Yes, I do. There's a couple of things I could do. Yeah, Metroidvania's not a bad idea. So, okay, so the collision is working. I've turned off the physics. And what I suspect will happen is I'll try and go through the portal. And I can't remember if I call the function. Well, I didn't like that, did it? So let's go back to the player. Right, self.maps, load new map. Was there even a set spawn function? How do I position me? Oh, yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is just throw a few things together, partly because it's fun to be this productive, and then try and start doing some of the more complicated stuff. So in case you weren't around, I don't think you were around yesterday, so a good example was Eagle Island, right, which is something you can download. It's a project I've backed on Kickstarter. And it was a great example of pixel graphics, and it's the kind of thing that I was looking for. So if we look at this, so if we look, right, it's just really nice. I've done, the grass bends, there's a little frog down there, the bird's got nice graphics. It's still clearly blocky. And it's just overall pretty cute, right? So definitely I'd like to work on something like this. Oh look, there's elements to walk in front and behind, and what I saw yesterday was that there's a bit of water there. Yeah, so this is a good example of the kind of level I'd like to take it. I was trying to find... there was a nice little bit of I can't find it. No, okay, I give up. But this style is very, very cute. Very well done, polished. Yeah. So I want to do it that style. You did see it yesterday. Okay, well then I've just been a prat, and I. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Oh, sod bags, I've forgotten the name of it. Except there it is. Alright, so let's actually create the set spawn function. Oh. Do 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 do. Dude, it's fine. I'm always a prat. Yeah, cheers, WGG. How long can I hold this fake grin? Right. Okay, so that is still working, but I'm going to go and put in my printout again because I'm not convinced that it was teleporting me. That's jolly the interesting. Anyway, let's see if that prints anything out when we go over here. No, so we're not finding this. Oh, all right, yeah, of course not. So, function triggers set objects. Duk. Bottom. Do. So what I'm probably going to do now then is actually attach these. Right, now I don't need to pass these in. Hooray! Hooroo! Dung. Hello, Flint Steel. All right, mate. Right, now what I'm hoping is that something appears in there. It should blue screen, actually, because it's trying to teleport to something that I haven't yet asked it to load. But, oh look, Pratt. Attempt to index field objects, source player lure. Yeah. Look at all that parallax. So many, many parallaxes. Excellent, that's better. 53. And I forgot to print out. I'm printing out the wrong thing. Let's try that. Port test 1, portal ferret. Yes. Okay, so let's go into this and create a file new. Orthogonal CSV. We'll just create this to be 16 by 14. We'll make this small. And where do we rename it? I don't know. How do I rename it? Oh, is it when I save it? Alright, well, fair enough. And it would be test 01. So, now it's got... Let's actually load that other tile set. Alright, I'm just copying over the textures, that's the one. No, it's not. Maps. Hey, there we go. That's it. So we'll call this Metroid-like tile set 00. No, that didn't work. Metroid-like tile set 01. 00. Right. Can I just drag that in? No, I can't. Till set, that'll do. Alright. Now, layers. I think I need to actually kind of copy this with the I'll check for the parallax, but BG01 probably does need to be there. Actually, no, I will add a parallax one because otherwise there'll be no background. Parallax 01. Oh, you prat. So this one, I can't see that. Can't see it at all. Brilliant. Is there actually anything on that texture? I don't know. Diddle-oo. Doesn't matter if I can barely see it. It might as well not be there, right? Right, what textures, what bricks do we actually have? Oh, there is actually a fill on this, isn't there? Yes, there is. Brush. Alright, tiny bit of whatever. And let's have a look. Oh, I thought there was more. I thought there's more of that. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. So, what do we do? What else is there? Oh, there's all this brickwork and stuff. Okay, let's have a look at that. Does that go together? Not really. Ah, it's not transparent either. Right, that's a bit weird. Why has it got a solid black background? Right, I give up. What is the difference between these? I don't know. All right. Well, they're clearly only meant to be. All right. That didn't work, did it? So what have we got? Collision tiles. Deloo. FGO1 maybe. Let's get rid of that. Collision tiles. Sorry guys, I am trying, I promise. Right, let's put this across there. No, that's just going to be rubbish. Let's just cut and paste that. All right, anyway, that's going to be it. And the parallax. There we go. That makes it stand out a bit more. So that's going to be number 2, but I need to put in a doorway. How big was the doorway? It was 3 large. So I guess I'm going to get rid of that. And objects 001. Don't think it really matters which order these are in. Portal 1, that was it, and its destination map. Okay. Now, that's actually Portal Ferret. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to call it. We'll call this one Portal Cheese. Now this actually isn't really going to work. Destination portal. Yeah, so it's not teleporting someone to here. Is that really going to make sense? Not really. Need to have a think. X region Z. This is a 2D tile editor called Tiled. Unsurprisingly. Well, no, it's surprisingly because it makes it really hard to search for it. Right. Let's go and have a look. Game OSTs. What have I got up here? All right. Yeah, so teleporting from there to the other one isn't great, but I will actually just try teleporting now. The X and Y doesn't even exist, does it? Oh, hang on. It would if I actually looked at the portal ferret. Yeah, it does have an X and a Y, but it does mean that I'm going to spawn it over the next trigger. It'll just keep flicking between the two odds. But actually, seeing that alone would actually be kind of cool and proof that it's working. So the collision tiles, thanks Teasel, I need to draw the solid bits. So that's all of those. And that's using tile number 1. So alright, so let's go back to Tut game and load it. It was loading twice. What a prat. V. I could translate them inwards. There are more sophisticated things I can do. Right. Source camera.lua. So, why did that happen? Something happened. BG01 collision. Collision tiles 01 BG01. That looks correct. It will go wrong on the rendering, I think. Attempt render layer. Marco the Martian, thank you very much for following. Again, so as I said, we'll assume that BG1 always exists. Whereas these ones will make no such distinction. Right, so what else do we do? BG01. We draw it. FG01. Have I got that one? Nope. Let's go and add an FG01. Actually, where does that happen? No, we can actually do an attempt on that one as well. Oh, total random stuff. What the hell is going on there? What have I just ballsed up? Okay, I am confused. Where's parallax layer 2 gone? What have I just bodged up? You silly prat. Well done, Lorry Master. Thank you very much. Alright, so let me reintroduce the foreground layer. I think I know why that's not working, but I can't be bothered to sort it out now either. Damn it. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, oh yeah, I did want that. Right. And error source tile collider. Attempt to index a load. So I'm just going to print out a load of stuff that goes on when we teleport. So set current map. Right. First of all, let's actually prove that this STI this works, right? So print map ID. Right, so what did we get? The layers were done in a number. Oh, it must be I pairs. I suppose that would make sense for the layers. So, and then we've got objects 0 collision box. What's don't know what all that is actually. Why is that printing out two loads of stuff? Oh, you prat, Robert, don't do that. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. So we've got parallax 01, BJ1, collision tiles 01, object 00. That looks all okay. Tile collider 119. Self.layer.data. That's actually a bit odd. Let me print that out in case it's... Hello, Loadclaw. How's it going? It's going all right. So let's have a look. We got that test 01. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 objects. Layer, 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 layer. Yeah. So those layers look. That's the first one it's loaded. Why is it printing out that number? Because you silly prat, you A. Yeah, it's going all right actually. Let's try that. So I've got it so you can stick to walls and move up and down and jump off them. I turned the physics off because I'm now doing leveling, loading between levels. But like if you stick to a ladder, those white blocks, and there's a ladder on the other side, then it'll allow you to carry on. Jump up there. But yeah, I'm getting it to load. And it don't want to load. Yeah, so what I think STI is doing is it's actually duplicating tables in a way that it really rather shouldn't. It's considered bad form in Lua. I mean, a Lua table can act as a dictionary or an array. But you really should do one or the other. That's just generally good form. I think what it's doing here is it's doing both. Hooray! Both. So, yeah. So, tilecollider.lua. If we go and check. Right, it's supposed to be doing collision tiles 01. But I did think collision tiles -01. There is a table for it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm loading it wrong. Let's have a look. STI map. Oh, I'm reusing things. Yeah, that's not good. Don't do that, you massive twonk. That looks a bit dodgy as well. Let me go and load the map up. Yeah, there are arrays. That is a bit dodgy. Let's try that. Okay, well, it hasn't bust anything on here yet. I don't know if that was that. Look, it looked like an issue, but I don't know if that's actually. Oh, well, something's happening because it's now frozen. So that's actually. Is that bad? Yes, of course it is. It's terrible. Tile collider. Let's yawn is what I'm about. Oh, I just try to do. Ignore that. Right, let's run it again and see what happens. It's so big it crashed your game. Oh. How are you, Load Claw? What are you up to? Okay, so we're trying to load it, but it does eventually go wrong. I wonder. Okay, so I'm going to have a guess. I think I know what might be causing it. So I'm going, because there's something I need to fix anyway, I'm going to have a stab at it. So, where are we? What I'm going to do, where's my tiled? Right. What I'm going to do in here is, in here, I am going to actually place in a spawn object, a portal object, right? How do I do that? Is that it? Tile object? It doesn't really matter what I use for this, so I guess I'll choose that. And we'll place it here. And this is a... If that's the portal, destination, cheese. Okay, so let's try that. He said, umming and ahhing. No, okay, it's doing something else. So what I shall do, let me check what the player's doing, because I'm a bit dubious of that. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done here is self dot reset flags. I'll put that in. What I need to do is do things, pardon me, like dot can jump equals false is on ladder. I don't think this is the problem. Disable ladder self dot generate equals 0. This is funnily enough, this is the sort of code. This is the sort of code that ends up with, if you're not careful, people find breakages during speed runs, which is pretty cool. AY, the acceleration. Do I actually use that? Yeah, I suppose I am. That doesn't change though. So what I'll do now is print self.x, self.y. That'll do. Okay, so what happened there was it tried to teleport me to 0, 1, 1, 2. Now that is a worry. I'm pretty sure that might be what's causing it to go wrong. So this portal here, portal cheese, should be destination portal. That's the wrong name now, but destination ferret. So if I go here, that's called ferret. Ho ho ho. Let's try that. Come on, you. Right, well, it's got the correct position, but clearly it ain't rendering, right? Why on earth not? I don't know. Let's go and have a look at the update stuff. So in the update, that's the physics stuff. We update the player, which can get it to load a different... I'll tell you what. Let's just... yeah, this makes sense. I'm just going to put in a portal here. A tile thing. There we go. So that doesn't actually matter at all, but what I will call it is portal biscuit. And this is going to take us back to the same level, but oh yeah, sorry, I called it. Let's get the names right. So I'm going to do a check here, which is when we teleport the player, if it's to the same level as we're currently in, don't do anything. Right. So, if destination map... In fact, let me just comment that out. I just need to get this bit working, basically. That's it, basically. Hello, Windy Beard Games. All right there. Lewis seems so messy. No, that's my code. What's... Okay. So, yeah. So the teleporting itself isn't the issue, right? It's something to do with reloading the level. So let's try and get it to reload the level. Right, what does that tell me? It tells me I don't know what's going on. That's the kind of noise that an idiot like me makes. So destination map test 01, that should load this one. The tile set is wrong. The collision tiles... No, that looks alright to me. Background, yeah, that's just another layer. Does it need a foreground layer? Let me go and see. What did I do with the foreground rendering? It just attempts to render it. Oh, did I not re-export that? Sorry. Destination portal. Destination ferret is what it's called, which is that one. So that's where it's going to send it to. Of course it is. And I've just managed to close it. Do-do-do-dun, do-do-do-dun. Can I guess what that is? Your teapot looks rubbish. It's the Stanford Bunny. Come on, load. Load, damn you. No, curses. Damn it. Okay, I'm just going to directly load this level and see if that's the problem. Because I don't really know what's going on. And so that object that I've just created, I will call player start 00, just to mimic the name of an entity I've got here. Call player start 00 so that I can load the other level first. It might not be that the transition is bugged. It might well be that the level itself just might have a bug in it. And I haven't spotted it because I'm being thick. So we'll do test 01. Woohoo! Exciting. Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. Test 01. Yeah, okay. Different files. How's it going, Windy Beard? Ah, yeah, so it's not even loading, right? It's not even loading this. That's very interesting. So what I suspect is happening is that it was rendering. It was doing stuff correctly. Oh. Guess who's forgotten to attach some stuff to his parallax layers? Me. If you look at parallax, it's got custom properties of height and width. Now I thought I didn't need them actually. Arrgh. But let's add them anyway. Width is what? 16. Height is... Oh, it's 14 and 12, isn't it? That might be the difference. Oh, it is 14 and 16. Okay. Well done. That might be it. Probably isn't, thinking about it. How are you, new game? Yeah, I'm experimenting with something. Right. Right, why is that not rendering? Let me try not rendering anything at all. That would be good. Unexpected symbol near local. EGX, no. Oh, Whiteland, yeah, cheers, dude. Right, so we've got the same issue. Now, I actually think that the collision is working, right? Because if you can't see it, but I'm pushing right on my joypad, on my keyboard, and nothing's gone wrong. Now, if I go left, I should fall out of here. That's what I think is going to happen. So I'm going to hold left, and then it's crashed. So, what is it about this that is coming out rubbish? And I don't know. So let's draw parallax layer 1 and nothing else. I just want to see something rendered, basically. So the collision on that was actually working correctly, but nothing else was. So that doesn't really count as working, does it? So random stuff is going to go. All right, ta-ra. Right, so Pratt Robert, yeah. Stevoid, you just said it as I was like, yeah, tile set wrong. So let's load the other texture. Where do I load the tile set? I don't know. Do I even do it manually? I don't know. Set current map. I don't see where I'm loading the texture, to be honest. So I would make the guess that it's loaded correctly. I don't know what the STI loader does. I wonder if it's more to do with the fact how I'm loading these here. That would be funny. I sound a bit like Lewis Theroux. Yes. He's alright. Is it a problem with the tile set? Do Yeah, I'm not forcing it to load it. So the STI loader must be doing it automatically. Windybeard, how long have you got until your game's kind of done and dusted? Rob is thick like a hearty gravy. Nothing wrong with a thick gravy. My dad always said that, you know, gravy is a meal in itself. So none of your weak, watered down gravy. Thank you, people. Ah. I'm pushing to release by end of next month. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Why have I got this wrong? Is this something to do with the world size that I've set? No, because I'm loading it first. In fact, it's the only one I'm loading. Let me go and have a look at that PNG. So I'm going to do I'm going to do a real bodgy hack. So what you can't see is I'm about to rename a different image over it. Let's try running that. Nope, can't see anything. That is really jolly weird. I must have something... Ah, I think I know what it might be. I think my camera might be going wrong. Yeah. Push layer transform. Graphics push. I wonder if this is coming out as garbage. Oh, cheers, Low Claw. Right. There you go. Not a number. So let's just try overriding it and see what happens. Killamons, thank you very much. Mark of the Martian. Oh yeah, already said hello there. Yeah, so we have got something rendering now. It was this function was going wrong. So layer properties.w and or layer width and that. So let's print some stuff out and find out what's going wrong here. What's going wrong in a game like this? So we'll go back to the original tile set. I'll just make sure I'm rendering something. I'll reactivate all of this via the gift of pressing keys on the keyboard. Hakuna Matata peeps, hello there. So what might be happening? The layer properties.w. I don't have that. Yeah, let's just print all this guff out. Oh. Do that again. Okay, so this is printing something out, 256224, that's the correct size. So layer H and layer W are valid. Self.x, let's just print that out. Self.x. So those are coming out as valid. Minus 5640. Clearly sort of valid, but also sort of rubbish. Camera update. What's being passed in here? Ah, screen width and height. Where does that get set? Oh, okay, that is, yeah, fair enough. That should be correct. So anyway, let's have a look at what we've got here. Ah, division by 0. Well done. So the level width is the same size as the screen width. So offset.x. And math a min of not a number versus all this. So now I don't know if this will work. I'm not actually sure. There's probably some great rules to do with comparing not a number. Let's see if that fixes it. Oh, well, it would help if I printed my values out, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, we've still got not a number. How do I compare to not a number? Self.x times, so that's 0 divided by 0. So how do I do this? What is it I'm trying to say? So this is effectively the ratio. Why is that coming out as if to number? Oh, cheers, Whiteland. But I'm trying to work out why my maths does what it does. Because this should be self.x probably times 1 divided by 1. No, that actually does make sense. See you, Windy Beard Games. Alright, mate. Good luck with your stuff. Yeah, so what I'll do is if self.level is greater than, then only do the calculation under that circumstance. I'd rather do it explicitly than do a conversion to not a number, because then the logic isn't actually clear. So I'll do it this way. You did end up being more than 10 minutes. Well done, you. No, what's happened, right? So this calculation here does the parallax, right? So each layer that gets rendered, its X and Y is not the same for all the layers because they scroll at different speeds. So the foreground layer, which is the layer that the player's in, moves 1 pixel, or can scroll in 1 pixel, but the parallax layers behind it scroll less. Yeah, good call. They scroll less. They scroll fractional pixels. And what this is working out what that fraction is. It's a percentage of the foreground layer. But the calculation, the way I do it, has an issue when your foreground layer is the same size or smaller than the screen, because it can't do parallax. But funnily enough, this calculation ends up, if the level width, i.e. the foreground layer's width, minus the screen width is 0, then this whole calculation becomes invalid because it's division by 0. So There we go. Haha, that didn't work, did it? Right, so let's go and fix it. Wow. Do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Right, so we got the parallax is still working here, so I haven't bust that. That is one aggressive jump. Whoa. Oh yeah, this one's good. Oh no, there we go. It did teleport me. Now this this trigger isn't working. I'll work out why. I've got to get rid of my other debug stuff because it's printing a load of guff. Wow. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. Right. So let's go and have a look and see what is going on here. Right, so that's objects-00. Well done, me. Player start 0 did exist. Portal cheese. Do I need to set that to portal? I didn't realise I'd actually done that. Well done, me. Okay. So portal ferret is there. And its destination map is test00 and its destination portal is destination cheese. These names need fixing, but destination cheese. There we go. That's what we need. It all makes sense when you think of things in terms of cheese. This is lure. Oh, you silly plonker. So it's got that's destination ferret. Therefore, oh hello. This portal takes you to destination ferret, which should be that one. But it isn't. It's taking me to destination cheese. I don't like this. I've got my logic wrong, I think. Well, slightly stupid thing to say because of course I've got something wrong, otherwise it would work. Okay, so self map, set current map, trigger properties dot destination map. Maps dot current map, trigger portals destination portal. Yeah, that should be it. This portal says test 01 and destination ferret. Let me go and check the maps are loading correctly. Test 000, yeah. Main.lure loads test 00, yeah. Oh, is that louder? Is that better? It might collide with the portal block. It could do. Could do. Good thing to test. So let's go and put that spawning over there. Up there. Alright. I would have expected to see a flicker or something. I mean, maybe I did and I just wasn't quick enough. Yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, so let's have a... Right, so let me go and fix how we teleport there. So what we're actually going to do is that plus dot width times 0.5. And this plus o dot height minus self dot H times 0.5. That might seem like magic. Am I sounding louder now, guys? So let's go and see how close we can put them together. Kilomon's Zor Yao set 1. Yep, I didn't do that well, but thank you for following. Let's go and let's place it there. And we'll get a bit closer. We'll get a little bit closer now. Sounds like a song for the hard of hearing. Whoa! You dropped me. So what I was supposed to be doing is if I look at this, it's 32, 16, 16 height. So I'm trying to take this point and move it up halfway. Interesting. OX plus O width times 0.5 plus O height. I can do that. That's I'm a prat. Yeah, it's another one of those cases where you probably want to cater with epsilon. Let's try getting it a little bit closer now. I'll only move one of them at a time because otherwise I'll just end up in an infinite loop if they're too close and they both start to trigger. So, yeah, so it's teleported me immediately back. Which doesn't seem to make sense, does it? Because if I teleport the guy here, it shouldn't be triggering that overlap. So what I'm going to do is this. So I'm just going to print this out. I wonder if it will coerce the type correctly. So I've got OX, OY, and then width and height. And, oh. What's the time? 11:15, so I should probably pack up soon. So I'm going to check the printout on this one. Yeah, looks correct already. So that will be this one up here. Or is it? Where is it? 16, 160, 1660. Okay. Is my portal logic wrong? Let me just see how close I need to get. Oh, there was something else going on there. I do... Oh, Pratt, I should have actually checked my printout, but... let's just do that for now. I have a... whatever. I have a suspicion. Okay, no, I don't know. So what I will do instead is on the triggered stage, when it triggers, I'll write why is it overlapping, basically. So check overlap. So let's go to the triggers. Yeah. So this is wherever we do have a trigger. So we'll print XY. Triggered. Lovely. V.cx, V.cy, V.width. So let's just see what calculations are coming out of here. I'll let you go through it at once. Maybe that's the problem. No, see that didn't go through at all. I didn't go through once. Not even once. Right, let's rerun it so I can catch the first instance. Stevoid, why does this language make you write do and end? Because it makes it more like English. You know, braces are just an arbitrary way of defining scope. There's many ways of doing it. We're just used to it because a lot of C-like languages do it. Right, so let's have a look. So it wasn't quite what I was looking. Oh, there we go. Triggered 1. So that was the XY width and height, and the position coming through overlapped 508. Yeah, it did. So what I need to do, I guess, is catch it when it doesn't work. Yeah, so that was a fail. So let's have a look at that. And where was it? So triggered 1. This is the first one going from left to the right screen. So that's valid. I haven't actually printed out. Oh, I shouldn't really keep printing all that garbage out. So set spawn 16160. I assume that's correct. And then it's... Ah, okay, so that's not where I would expect it to be. Oh, hang on. Let me put the correct labels on it and get rid of that other stuff. I should probably take a look. It wouldn't surprise me if Love 2D works with one of the Lua debuggers. In fact, it almost certainly does. Right, that's better. I mean, if you want to find a real fight over scope delimiters, take a look at Python, because there scope is defined by how indented your code is. All right, that's good. I think that's good. So we've got set spawn. It jumped. Okay, wherever. Notice that this set spawn 2, which is where we're setting the X and Y, is coming in integer values. That's a bit of a surprise, frankly. So when we do destination ferret, which is, let's go and have a look at good old destination ferret. Where are you, Destination Ferret? We love you. Right, Destination Ferret. Its X and Y is 1660 and its width and height, right? So I really want to teleport the player to the center point now. It doesn't look like what that's happening. No, look, it's just going to 24,160. What is going on there? So we're printing out OX, OY. So set spawn 1. Oh, I suppose it's saying 24. Well, to be honest, it's actually it's Python's indenting. Now I don't use Python a lot ever. But I'm not averse to the idea, because anything that forces people to line up their code better is actually a good thing. When you see other people's code and they're like not indenting or doing crazy things, it's like, what the hell are you playing at? So, sorry, that kind of looks correct actually. I was talking rubbish. 24,160. Yeah. So why is it triggered? Well, we've got... this is odd. If we've teleported the player to its center of 24,160, why then is the overlap coming in on 8,152? So 24 minus 8 is 16. Why on earth is it doing that? Yeah, I, as I said, I'm not sure if the disease, the cure is worse than the disease in Python, but I'm open-minded about it. Well, the thing is, Black the Bod, is that enforcing it through syntax means that people can't work with badly formatted code because it doesn't run at all, which I actually like that. I'm the sort of person that would run... not allow people to run if they've put in a stupid comment or a typo in a variable name. So I'm militant. Yeah, we've got something. There's something going on here. So what I think I'm doing is possibly not what I'm doing correctly. Hello. Hang on, guys. So I'm going to head off in 5 minutes. Right. It's something I'm getting... what am I trying to say? Getting my X and Y wrong, I think. So after, yeah, sorry, let's just rewind. That's the first one. That's the second one. So I'm immediately teleporting to 8152, and yet this output says I should be teleporting. Sorry, so set spawn is setting the player's X and Y to 24,160, and yet when I come in here, my triggered thing is saying my X and Y are wrong, are different. How? How can they immediately go wrong? So I can only guess that I'm calling the collision thing wrong. Maybe, maybe not. No, that actually looks all right. I don't get it. I don't get it. Self.x and self.y on the players are definitely the center. Definitely the center point. It's definitely correct. I've got a couple of auto hosts there. The trouble is, obviously, is I'm going to pack up in a few minutes. Thanks to anyone who's joined. Anybody who's already watching, you get no thanks. No thanks. It's a bit like banks, isn't it? Or whatever, offering new rates to new customers. But if you're a current customer, no cheap for you. Because you've made the mistake of giving them money for longer. Very bad. Do-dun, do-dun, do-dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, thanks iPatch Gamer for following. Triggered one. So what is going on here actually? Because when I teleport, I'm printing this out. So yeah, so that is correct. 24,160. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm printing out my center point here, and then the very next thing I'm checking my triggers. It's finding an overlap at 8152, but that just shouldn't happen. Why does it think VCX is 4? These both seem off, actually. Hang on a sec. Let me go and check my tiled data here. Doggy diggle diggle dig doggy gig. Right, portal cheese 504336. That is not 504. So what is it? Sorry, 50436336. Yeah, okay, so that's correct. The width is 8 and the height is 48. So that is actually correct. 8 and 48. So half of 8, 508. Yep, CX. So that's the center point. That's CXCY. So that actually looks correct. All right, let's check the other one now. Portal ferret. Portal 4136. Okay, so the position of a portals is correct. It's the player position. It's basically the player position. How I go from one frame saying it's 24,160 to 8152, I don't know. That is well suspicious. Well suspicious. I'm printing it out there. So what's happening is on one update tick, we're correctly setting the X and the Y, and then something is happening. What might be happening? Disable if input keys. So if we keep moving right, why is the X value less than I set it to there? It's moved 16 to the right, to the left when I've been pushing right. Rah, rah. Are you sad? Are you sad? Why are you sad? What did you watch? last time Jodie watched a really sad movie, I came in and poked fun at her because she was going, I'm crying watching a rubbish movie. And I laughed. It was something like that. And I laughed in her face, not realising that actually made her angry eventually while you were sobbing. Yeah.
No, it didn't.
You got annoyed at me.
No, it was really sad. It made me cry more.
Yeah.
That's sadness. Sorry.
To be honest, whether when
anger.
she's crying, it's usually anger. So I've misunderstood it. Oh yeah, punching me. That's anger. Yeah, I've got that now. Set main layer, set triggers, set objects, current. I don't get it. Do. It's not making sense. Because look at the update loops, right? The update is, we update the player, so that might have teleported us. Hurrah, hooray. We do maps update, which is something internal to STI. I don't really think it makes any difference. The camera doesn't change the player at all. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it doesn't even have access to it. And then we do an input post update. And then the next time round, the player's moved. What's that all about? Okay, let's fine print. Actually, there's not anything in here, is there? No, we just got player.draw. I could host him when... Yeah, I'll host LoadClaw when I finish streaming. I'm not going to try and fix it now. Or am I? I'm such a git. Come on, Rob. Work this out. Is it something to do with how I'm calling set spawn? Self.x is object. I know the Y is wrong. I just didn't care about that. How can player... Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I'm not even believing the numbers that are coming out. So, local old x equals p.x. So if new x is less than old x, oh, it will be for that one frame, won't it? Damn it, damn it. Oh, I was going to go and put in a really silly test, but I can't, damn it. Let me see if it's on consecutive frames as well, because I'm so in disbelief. Alright, off we go. Hooray, and I'm printing out so much stuff I've lost it. Or have I? I think I saw something. Ah. Are you sad? Hang on, Jodie. Not as sad as me. Oh, there we go. Alright. Triggered one. Yep, that looks like it's an overlap. Destination ferret. Yep, we teleport to 24,160. Nope, it's doing it. There's one tick, and then the next X and Y are just wrong. I'd love you to kick. No, don't kick me. Check overlap. Is this where it's going wrong? Self X, Y, width and height. Is this some... I wonder if this is something a bit odd to do with collision resolution. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this off the ground. and just re-export that. Let me just try that. I think it might be. I suspect what's happening badly is that when he's teleporting through, maybe he's intersecting with some scenery, and there's conflict collision resolution going on, which when the collision is supposed to prevent you moving into a solid object from being in a non-solid position. If you start in a solid position because you've teleported there, and I'm not sure what the results will be, but that looks like that was the problem. And I kind of guessed it might have been as well. But I mean, like, what I should be able to do, if that's the case, is now move that even closer. I am pushing my luck here, but... let's try that. Did I see? Yeah, I think I can see that the... Let's try it like that. It's definitely on. I'm definitely on the right track. Yeah, it is. It's the spawning position is correct, but it was immediately going into a collision, and it's probably something related to the delta value or him jumping or something. So, hello, Cat. What can I do for you? So let's see how low we. Thanks, Cat. No, get off, Cat. I don't know what the keyboard shortcuts do on this editor, so all you guys will have seen was a tail, and somehow you're the lucky ones. All right. Notice this is. I'll tell you, that is a bit weird in that. The teleport, he's immediately hitting the ground. That is weird. That shouldn't be happening. So let's go and have a look at set spawn. So is object Y. And that, guys, we got to look at beautiful Teasel. This is your chance. Yeah, maybe I have set up. Yeah, I think I have. I'm not sure how I've mucked it up. It might be happening in the collision code, or it could be in where I'm setting the player stuff. So have a look at Teasel, everyone, because we're going to bed soon, aren't we, little Teasel? Oh my gosh, William Cheer's now hosting me as well. Right, this is awkward. Hello. Hello.
She's so beautiful.
Hello, everyone.
Oh no, she got a stage fright.
No, she can. You're decent, aren't you? Don't pull it. Her little paw is around there. She's trying to help me with the mouse. Everybody, enjoy the cat. There's plenty more where that came from. Well, I mean, there's more of the same cat, basically. That's it. Yeah, let me run this. I've forgotten what I'm doing because of the cat. Shush, shush, little Mustafa cat. Right, so we've printed out the stuff from that teleport, and we've teleported him to 16152. So I'm going to go and check what that actually is. So it's Y is 152. Thanks, Cat. Yeah, 152 is the top of it. Okay, I am... Oh, hello. Okay, I'm just going to be blunt. I don't understand. It may be that the very first... What did... Teasel. She just walked over me. I don't know what she did. I wonder if it's something to do with the time delta. That could be an issue. Like maybe when we need to run a part of the... We need to make sure that the deltas are fixed. Because I know that if one frame takes a long time, which it shouldn't do when we're switching from one level to another, that's not actually a big deal. It should be instantaneous, but from one map to another, maybe it's slowing it down. In the next tick afterwards, it's taking longer, which means that the physics is running for longer, it's dropping further, it's causing an error in the collision. I actually don't buy that, but it sounded good, didn't it? Yeah, sure did, Bunny. So I don't get it. I don't get it. All I know is that that bizarrely works correctly.
Oh, look at that gorgeous face.
I know, she's a good flumper. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. What? Didn't I just re-export? Oh, hello. Alright, guys, I'm packing up. I promise. Oh, look, there you go. Look, it's teleporting down there. Yeah, definitely something's going wrong with the Y value. Definitely. I just have to work it out.
Maybe you should just write the code correctly.
I mean, I could do that. This doesn't make sense.
No, you're just trying random.
Yeah, I am just trying random things.
Well, that's not very scientific. Wow.
Well, that's interesting because what you can see there
Is it breaking
is...
two things? It's flicking on and out between screens.
Let's try that.
No. Why does it keep falling? That's weird.
Well, that one on the left.
Yeah.
That's because...
Sets don't match up.
No, not at all. Not at all, my fair fellowed friend. Oh, one of these days I'll work out how to do this. Oh, come on! Stop selecting everything. I friggin' hate this. What is this application doing? What is going on? I say I hate it. I don't, but I mean, like, it's clearly got bugs, right? Anyway. Why is that highlighting? Because I'm going over it. Right, thank you. We'll do that instead. I think the chat's gone down or something. I'm not getting chat. Which might mean none of you can do it as well. Oh, Twitch is just down.